for the first racer just behind the gates and about to be called forward. It's a lovely day here today, and the crowd is already streaming in through the gates. They've lined the fence here for Melbourne Cup Day 2011. Will Americane go back to back? Will Bart get another one? He's got 2 runners again this year, Ilo and Precedence, and it'll be a great race. So here at Canberra on a good 3, rail out 9 metres, weather conditions lovely and fine. And the odds-on favourite is Not a Dancer for the opening event, $1.30 out to 140 here on track. Bookmakers taking no chance with the filly. She looks hard to beat. Raced in a Group 3 last start, back to a Class 2 here at Canberra, and they're moving in. Last couple to get set for the opening event of the day. And Grey Pegasus and Click the Lock, the 2 we await on. Favourite Not a Dancer, 160 on the tote. 370 about Grey Pegasus, 750 about Braviano. So Grey Pegasus, the only one we await on. Click the Lock has gone in, and they're just about right to go. 7 races here at Canberra today. Lovely day for racing, and they're set to go now. Grey Pegasus moves in, ready to run. Benzar stands well. Not a Dancer, the short price favourite. Race over 1,000 metres. Oh, one high in the gates. Benzar red. Back down now. Starter hasn't turned on the red light just yet. Benzar settles better now. Lights are on. Racing, he began well. Benzar, the favourite Not a Dancer, began brilliantly, and Ward is going to take her straight to the early lead, out by 2 lengths on Braviano, and Grey Pegasus third, the outsider. They're followed by Benzar, Transcending, and Click the Lock is last of all. Spread over 6 lengths down the side at the 500 metre mark now, and Not a Dancer put back on the bit. Leads a length on Braviano, third the inside Benzar. Grey Pegasus is racing out wide on the course, 2 lengths to Transcending, and a similar margin Click the Lock, and he is last as they're on the swing with 450 left to go. Not a Dancer held together, leads a length on Braviano, niggled at. Third the inside Benzar, and Grey Pegasus down the outside Transcending, and Click the Lock is last at the 350. Not a Dancer shaken up in front. She booted 2 lengths in front of Braviano. Grey Pegasus Transcending down the outside, but Not a Dancer's looking good with 200 metres to go, out by 4. Grey Pegasus and Transcending try hard, but it's all in vain. She's a mile too good for them. Not a Dancer bolted in, and Not a Dancer ears pricked 1 by 3 on Grey Pegasus and Transcending third, followed in by Braviano, Benzar, and last home was Click the Lock. Classes above them. She was just too good. Fancy seeing a horse drop back from a Group 3 to a Class 2. But I guess that's why she started $1.50. And Not a Dancer, ridden by Brendan Ward, who rides so many winners around Canberra, and trained by Matty Dale. 3-year-old chestnut filly by not a single doubt out of Count the Dance. She was a lot too good for these. Ward took her straight to the front, and she's never been headed. So he didn't take any chances with her. He knew he was on the best horse. He let her slide to the lead, and she's been able to win. Now the numbers are coming up. The time is 57.19, so that's good going over the 1,000. The class record is held at 59.16, so she's annihilated the class record by over 2 seconds here. So nice filly. Leads all the way, wins very easily. Numbers are coming to hand. 2, 4 is second. 4 is second. That is Grey Pegasus, ridden by William Pearson for Barbara Joseph and Paul Jones, training partnership here locally. And third goes to 5 Transcending, ridden by Annalise King for Len Hodgson. It's 2, 4, 5 and 1. 2, 4, 5, 1 on the first event in 57.19. Last 600 is very quick, 33 and 56. So looks as though she'll be going on to bigger and better things, that filly, after taking it out very easily in the opening event here at Canberra. 3 1/4 is the margin, and just the second margin to come to hand to tidy up the details after the opening event. 3 1/4 by 1.5. So 3 1/4 by 1.5, and certainly the punters kick off on the right foot here at Canberra in the opening event. Numbers confirmed, 2, 4, 5 and 1. 2, 4, 5, 1 are the numbers, and Not a Dancer's been able to kick punters off on the right foot here today at Canberra with an easy win in the opening event. And the filly's about to return to scale. She's just coming back with the clerk of the course, but she was much too good for these. Dropping back from a Group 3, quite remarkable to see a horse do that. She's dropped back from a Group 3 grade, where she ran third to Platelet at Caulfield last start. She was beaten to 7.8 lengths, but obviously in a lot tougher grade. Back to the Class 2 here today, and she's been able to salute. So the horses have returned after race 1, and Not a Dancer has won very easily in the opening event by 3 1/4 lengths, 1.5 separating second and third, and she's broken the class record, which was originally held by Virginia Breeze at 59.16. She went 57.19 here today, so she's gone almost 2 seconds quicker, and you'd think she'd go on to bigger and better things after that sort of a win. Not a Dancer, ridden by Brendan Ward, who rides plenty of winners around here at Canberra, and he's been one of the dominant jockeys around this area for some time. Trained by Matthew Dale here locally. She's a 3-year-old chestnut filly by not a single doubt out of Count the Dance. Second 4, Grey Pegasus, the 4-year-old Grey Gelding by Fushaiki Pegasus out of Marouge, trained by Barbara Joseph and Paul Jones. Jockey was William Pearson aboard, and third in the race was 5 Transcending, ridden by Annalise King for Len Hodgson, a 4-year-old bay mare by Invincible Spirit out of Alizari. And fourth in the race was 1 Braviano, ridden by Kevin Sweeney. So just standing by for correct weight, last 600 was 33.56, and 1 1/4 by 1.5. No wonder they couldn't run her down. She's come home last 600 in quick time as well. So just the scales report to come after race 1 at Canberra.